Thank you so much for being a part of my session. What brings you in today?
Well, I'm having a little boy issues, I guess you could say. What should I just go and tell you and flow with it? Okay. So there's this stupid guy. I met him not too long ago, I guess about a month or two ago. And he's from Fayetteville or whatever. And so we were talking and all this good stuff. I guess it was good. So he would come see me every now and once. Every now and once and again. However, I'm gonna say that. And then like out of the blue, he just, I don't really know how to describe it. He just kind of, I don't want to say vanished because he would still text me and stuff. But it seemed like he would just drop off the face of the world. Like, where you at? What you doing? So like I would text him, not trying to be too annoying. I felt like I'm being clingy and I don't like that kind of stuff. But when I text him, it's like he texts back 1 hour, the next day I don't hear from him. And he texts back another hour, the next day I don't hear from him. So I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Like, I know if you got hoes, like when we first met, he was straight up with me, like he got his little hoes and I got my little hoes because I'm gonna keep my hoes. But it's like when he goes off, it's like, what you doing? Like, if you doing what you doing, just tell me, like, we not together, we just talking. Just be straight up. That's how I feel about it. So he's actually from Virginia. So he goes up there to see his family and stuff. So the first, which was like a Friday, he went, like after he went and then came back, you know, that's when shit started going downhill. I'm like, okay, what's up with you? Just be straight up. That's all I ask, just be straight up with me, like I'm straight up with you. Don't hear from him. Then when I talked to him about it, my fellow friend, I'm not gonna say his name, we were talking, well, I was talking to him with him being there so he could see what I was talking about. Just looking like, I mean, what are you talking about and what are you saying, what I'm doing? So I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna leave him alone. But I don't leave him alone. I keep talking to him. I don't know. I don't know what I should do.
Right. So it sounds like you're frustrated with him because he seems to be non-consistent.
Yes.
And how does that make you feel?
That makes me feel not a little, I'm not gonna say bad because I don't feel bad, but it does make me feel like, dang, I thought we was gonna have something because he was a cool ass guy and he was nice to be around and all that good stuff. So I was kind of feeling him, I guess.
Yeah, understandable. So have you discussed it with him? Have you said anything to him about this?
Yes, we have. I mean, we FaceTime, and the last time we FaceTime, I was telling him, you know, how I felt. Not everything how I felt, but little bits and bits of it. And he was just like, I mean, what are you talking about? Like, I don't feel like, he doesn't feel like he's doing anything that I'm saying. So I don't like to waste my breath, and I don't like to repeat myself. So when I'm talking and he asks me to say it again, I'm like, So I just hang up, let that go. But then I keep texting him. That's the thing that gets me, like, if I don't care about him, why do I keep texting him?
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, it seems like he cares, but in a sense, he don't.
Right. So you have discussed it with him and he just feels like he's not doing anything wrong and that you were just making up things.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how it seems.
That's how it seems for him. So you said that you like to go back and talk to him anyway. What makes you go back? I know you said you liked him. What else makes you go back? Is it the not wanting to talk to anyone else? Or start over with anyone else?
Yeah,
What makes you go
kind
back?
of that. Just starting up, not wanting to start over with somebody else because I don't got time for that.
Right.
Like, I don't like games, and that's what he's doing. He's playing games. But it's like I don't want to go to nobody else because I don't want them to do the same thing. Even though I done been through it before, though. I'm just confused with myself because I already know the deal.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm still fucking with him.
Right.
But now, at this moment in time, I don't really like, because like I said, I got my little hoes, my little backup plans.
Right.
And I'm not really like how I felt, I guess, a week ago. Like, I felt like I needed him, and now I'm just like, oh well. So
where is it at now? You said a week ago you felt like you needed him, but now you don't. So have you talked to him?
I talked to him today, and that was pretty much the last time we talked. Because he was just like, after I done called him and text him. Like, he wouldn't answer until like an hour or so ago. He texted me like, oh hey, like I didn't just call or try to text him or none of that. And I'm just like you didn't get none of my calls or texts, so I didn't respond right then. I waited to respond it. And I sent him the what's that, the little middle finger emoji? I sent him that and he was just like, okay. And I'm just like, okay, why are you acting like this? And then of course he don't respond, so he probably won't text me back till like tomorrow. So now I'm just like, fuck it. I just deleted his number, got over it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So do you think perhaps he has another life, like he?
I think he's hiding something. Like right now he's in Virginia with his family because he's on leave from Fort Bragg or whatever. So I know he's doing that because I follow him on Snapchat. So whatever he posts, sometimes I'll see what he's doing. But I think he has like another girlfriend or something. But if he does, all he gotta do is just tell me. Like, that's all you gotta do.
Right. So you just want him to be honest.
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
all. If you have a girlfriend or you have another little hoe or whoever you want, how you want to call it, let me know.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Totally understand you. So you seem to not be able to let him go. And so with that, perhaps you can have another honest conversation with him, but this time lay it all out there.
But what if he doesn't answer? Because he could, like, he's not answering earlier today. He might not answer for me to have that chance to say that.
Yeah, totally. So since you are continuously talking to him, so he's gonna answer eventually, because you're not gonna, stop sending him messages. So when he answers eventually, perhaps you could just lay it all out for
Lay
him.
it out.
And then once you lay it all out, that would probably make you feel better.
I
Just
think
lay everything out, be completely 100% honest, and that would make you feel better. And once you laid it out, I think that if you wanted to, you should move forward without him.
So I'll be okay if I do that. Maybe I think I would do that. Is that maybe that will make me, just leave him alone once I get everything out that I'm trying to get to him. Get through that thick brain. But I don't know. Maybe maybe it was the things we did together. Maybe it's that got me stuck because I never I guess experienced that good stuff than I had before. So I think that's what it is. But now, like I said, like I'm progressing every day. It's like, okay. So,
You're evolving.
yeah. So I think with me, like you said, with me talking to him, if he answers, if he don't answer, then I guess I'm just gonna have to leave it alone or leave it at rest, I guess.
Do you think you will be able to leave it alone without closure?
I'm not sure. Like, I really don't know. Like, he's not who I thought. Like, when I met him and was around him, it seemed like he will, he's not what I expected. Like, he was at first, and then now it's like he changed. So I can't say anymore than if I could 2 weeks ago when we were chilling and stuff. Now I don't really know what to say. Like he's grown, he's acting like a kid, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it sounds like you're evolving as a person for the better.
Yeah,
He's evolving as a person for the worse.
Yeah, that's what. But then again, if he isn't, I don't know because he's not talking. He's not saying it. He's not saying how he feels. There we go. And I asked, and he just, I don't know. I guess he doesn't want to talk about it. I really don't know. I'm confused.
Totally understandable. So what else makes you, I know you've told me that there's some things that you guys did
Yeah.
that's probably the reason that you're still talking to him, or are there other things like how does he treat you before, how has he treated you before all this?
Good. Like we would go out, cause I have restricted license because of some shit that I've done last Halloween actually, and I can't do as much as I would if I would have never got in trouble. So he understands that. So he will come and see me, and we will go out. We came up here to the mall and stuff, and then we went to Florence because I had to go get something for graduation. So he would do stuff with me, and I thought it was going good. And then we had this conversation. I forgot to tell you. We had this conversation about. He was like, I don't know something, like if I keep acting right or some shit, he was gonna drop his hose for me. And I'm like, okay, I don't believe that, because I wouldn't drop mine for you. Honestly, that's just being straight up with you. And he was just like, well, like, I guess talking like he wanted me to be his girl or something. But then he confuses me when he leaves and do this shit. So then when I talked to him about, I thought maybe he felt like since I couldn't come up here to visit him, that's probably what the problem was. And then when I told him that maybe he should just leave me alone because I can't come see him like I want to, like, you come see me and I can't come see you, that's not fair. He would say, no, that's fine, like, it's okay, just calm down. So then I'm like, okay, so then what's the problem? So we were straight. And then, like I said, when he went back to his hometown and came back, everything went downhill. So, I mean, I felt like we were going to be something because the way he was treating me and the way he was acting.
Right.
And then when I didn't see him no more after that, I saw him one last time, and then that's when, even before then, that's when it was getting on my nerves. But then after then, for sure, it was just like, nah, I don't know. So, I felt like we had a good start of a relationship, but it's not.
Yeah, I hear that you guys started off pretty good. But then I also heard that you kind of pushed him away because you stated that because you couldn't come to him, that you guys should probably not be together. So maybe that had some effect on his decision to be this distant with you right now, you think?
But why, okay, if that's the case though, why didn't he just say that? Because I asked him, I said, okay, well then, if that's not the problem, because you're saying no, that's not the problem, just chill, then what is the problem? And I get no response.
Right.
So I don't know. That's why I say things before they're said to me. That's how, I guess I assume a lot. But I say it because, hell, you might be thinking it. So I might as well just say it before you say it.
Right.
So that's how I see it. But if you're not telling me what your problem is, then, I mean, I don't know. I guess I have no choice but to assume that's what's the problem.
Right. It's a lack of communication between you two.
Yeah. But we're not in a relationship.
That's another thing I was going to say. You said that you were going to let go of your other potentials, and he wasn't going to let go of his other potentials. But it seems like you're very frustrated with him, even though you still have your other potentials. And
Yes, because I liked him. I liked being around him and stuff. It was cool.
So maybe it wasn't supposed to be a lifetime relationship. Maybe it was just a seasonal.
Okay, I'm fine with a summer fling. Honestly, I'm fine with that, but
it's still upsetting you though.
Yeah.
I can see it in your face. You're very upset about it. So it wasn't just a summer fling. You wanted more. I can tell.
I guess, I don't know.
I think it's a lack of communication. If you want more, because I can still tell that you care for him. So I can see that in your face that you care. So if you want more, then you guys, like I suggested earlier, that you guys should probably have an very open conversation, and you lay it all out. And if he has anything that he wants to lay it all out, then you guys should just go from there. And if it doesn't work, then
I think honestly that I'm just done, because I don't like when I call somebody and they don't answer, because I know you have your phone in your hand and I know you see me calling. So I think because I tried that.
Right.
Honestly, I tried all of that and it don't work because he doesn't respond. He responds when he wants to. So you can't talk to somebody that does that.
and I totally understand. I've been through that myself.
Oh Lord.
So I definitely get it, and I share your feelings because I've been through that before, and the confusion of not knowing where you're going and not knowing what they're thinking really gets to you.
It does. It eats you.
There's still some frustration in your face. Is there anything else you want to discuss about this?
Yes, actually. So, not too long ago, I should have told you this part, actually Mike set us back. But, not too long ago, me and my friend, we came up here to see him. And I was, a little turned, I guess. And, I guess that was my way to show him, if I can't drive him here, I'll get somebody to drive me up here to see you. So we went up there, and it was cool. He was in his little zone or whatever. And we didn't really talk much because his friends and stuff was around, and they were playing music and stuff because, like I said, they were kind of turned, and I was kind of turned myself. And he was just looking at me, and I'm like, okay, what are you looking at? Like, you gonna talk to me? Or, I look good, what? So, then we just went away, and we were chilling off in the back or whatever. And we talked for a little bit, but not the kind of talk that I wanted to, have. So, the friend that I have, she was getting all turned and stuff, so he was just like, maybe it might be time for y'all to leave and stuff, because she was being all loud. And, I was like, well, dang, I'm trying to talk to you, because, I can't come up here like I want to.
Right. So,
We pretty much, after that, I left. He texted me to make sure I got home next day. Didn't hear from him. So I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, I'm confused, frustrated, all of that. I don't know. I just feel like, I'm gonna say he's the one or whatever. I want him to be the one.
right.
Because like I told you before, I never had that good experience that I had with him, and like the way we acted together, the way he would be, because most guys wouldn't want to be on your Snapchat, because like I said, got a little hoes or whatever. He'd be like, nah, but he would do it, and he would put me on his, and I'm like, okay, so what? What's going on? Like, let me know. So, I don't know.
Yeah. So it seems as though you've been trying to communicate effectively with him,
Mhm.
but he hasn't. So maybe he doesn't know how to communicate effectively.
That might be it. I haven't really thought about that actually. Like, it was there, but I was like, maybe he know how to communicate. But I
Yeah.
think that's what it is.
That maybe like he doesn't know how to communicate effectively or show his feelings or tell you about his feelings.
Mhm.
So that maybe when he says nothing, that just may be the way that he knows how to show his feelings.
But I don't want that.
Right, because he doesn't know how to effectively. So maybe this is my suggestion is, if you want to work with him, then you could work with him towards learning to show his affection and how to communicate properly. Yeah, so it seems as though there's just a lack of communication from him, and that he doesn't really know how to effectively communicate. So with that, I think if you want to move forward with him, like when I said that you lay it all out, you guys talk about it, perhaps you can even mention, say, hey, I see that you don't really know how to express your feelings. Is there something that we can do as a team to work on that?
I think that sounds like a good plan. It's gonna be hard. But yeah, that sounds good. I'll probably do that.
Right.
So
So how are you feeling now?
now that we've, talked, I guess it was good for me to talk it out with somebody, because now it's like, okay, I know what I need to do, have a set plan. I have a better plan than what I already had. So I guess I feel better than what I felt before.
Okay.
It was very helpful.
Right. Good. All right, and so at the end of the day, I want you to always consider yourself and love yourself and do what's best for you. And so if this doesn't work out, then it just doesn't work out.
You're right.
And you can move forward knowing that you tried, that you gave your all. And so I want to thank you so much for being a part of the session today, and
You're welcome.
keep me in the loop of, how this plays out in the future.